One shot, one kill routine to maintain core stability and mobility. Are you working from home and having a lower back pain along with a neck and shoulder stiffness? 3-Step Fitness and Pilates is here for you. Let exercise heal your body. In this tutorial series, I'm going to go through 7 different movements. 1. Diaphragmatic breathing, morning stretching, spine posture. 2. Hip circles with neutral position. 3. Hip opener. 4. In run and lunge, hug, T-spine and arm reach. 5. Dead bug prep posture. Tabletop. 6. Downward dog, single heel touch. 7. Downward dog and spine articulation plank. Today's tutorial, however, I will cover the first 4 movements and the rest of them will be in the next video. You will need a mat along with a hydrated and rested body. Are you ready? Let's go! Number 1. Diaphragmatic breathing. The purpose of this technique is to learn how to utilize the inner core muscles while keep the spine in neutral. Lay on your back on the mat and push your heels away from your body by pulling your toes towards you. Flex your ankles and also you want to push your arms away from your mid-back. When you push the heels and arms away from each other, you do not want to raise your shoulders. Your shoulder joint is always in a neutral position. Now you're ready to breathe diaphragmatically. As you breathe in, you expand your rib cages in every angle 360 degrees towards the mat and ceiling. Then exhale as you gather energy around the rib cage into the center of the body so you are not only flattening your stomach. Imagine your body as a circle that expands as you inhale and contracts when you exhale. You don't want hyperextensions on your lower back and also you don't want hyperpelvis tilting. Anteriorly nor posteriorly. Keep it neutral. Take a deep breath in for 4 seconds and a big breath out for 4 seconds. Repeat this 8 to 10 times. Number 2. Hip circles in neutral position. This particular movement is to mobilize your hip. With prolonged sitting hours, tendons and muscles around hip joints get tight and weak. So we wanted to maintain the hip joint stability as well as the mobility. Bring one leg up, knee straight, and your toe is pointing out. Now imagine your toe is a painting brush, drawing a mini circle and a big circle. In this position again, keep the pelvis stable by engaging your core in a neutral position. Additionally, keep your shoulders stable by engaging the muscles under the armpit, scapula stabilizers. Repeat those 8 to 10 times on both legs. Draw circles with your toe clockwise 8 to 10 times and counterclockwise 8 to 10 times. 1 rep ideally takes 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Be mindful of how you are moving and take your time 4 seconds for each circle. Now we are flipping over Prawn mini lunge. The third posture is the hip opener. We wanted to get the glutes and pelvic hip complex to relax through this stretching. Knee on the back leg is on the mat and your ankle joint, malleolus on your front leg is right beside your elbow, epicondyle, or your wrist cupped. If your hip is flexible, you will be able to put your elbows down on the mat. Otherwise, you can always put your hands on the mat. Stay here for 20 seconds. If you find one side is tighter than the other, do one this more time on the side. Simply stay there for 20 seconds. Don't hunch your back. You want to open up your chest. Your collarbone is keep it nice and wide. Simple. Number 4 movement. In runner lunge, hug, T-spine, and arm reach. You guys, 3 star marks for this mobility and stability movement. Very effective and therapeutic movement recommended for everyone to do daily. This one is good warming up for any kind of sport. cycling, golfing, hiking, running, or fishing. Important to note, if you have a back pain, you want it to reduce tensions in your lower back before doing this movement. Spine extensor stretching is needed. So it's kind of upgraded version of the hip opener posture. It's a runner lunge. The shoulder is away from the ears and your chin is slightly not in. No flexion or extensions on your neck when you are doing this. You want it to hug and twist and reach. You want it to repeat at least 3 times. Slowly do it 5 to 10 times each side per round. It will take 8 to 10 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You may feel one side is not really cooperating in this case. Do more reps and then be mindful of how you move, as I always say, what the movement should be. Important to know to keep your torso square, engage your core, along with the scapula, cervical spine complex. You have 3 more movements to add on top of the first movement. So in the next video, dead bug prep posture, tabletop, downward dog, single heel touch, and downward dog, spine articulation plank. A lot of you may think that to alleviate the pain, relaxations and rest is the best solution. That is true when the phase of pain is acute, but after the first acute phase, you want it to restore the motor function, which we usually call it strength. Therefore, the last 3 movements are about core strengthening. So don't forget to subscribe and click the notification button so you don't miss the next video. Exercise is a natural remedy.